This is the part 2 of the series on policy self-improvement. As we discussed, on-policy self-improvement is when the model tries to learn from its own mistake rather than from a trajectory of another model and so on. The main core of these basically algorithm developed inside Cursor. Cursor is a famous agentic basically framework that people use. They actually developed its own model called Composer 2.5, which is a fine-tuned version of Kimi K 2.5. And for the fine-tuning part of it, for the training data, they actually use the trajectory of the other version of the composer. So, and anytime that that the agent makes a mistake, and for example, let's say call a tool which doesn't exist, they actually use a more like a hint, which coming from the environment variable. That's called like a privileged information. So, for example, telling the agent that such a tool doesn't exist, and then attaching all these hints to the model, to the training data, and then retrain these model in a loop. So in a way, then the model becomes better and better by detecting its own trajectory and its own mistake. And that's what we use at Brazen Lab, but we go beyond just fine-tuning. We use it for distillation. We use it also for fine-tuning harnesses rather than the model.